Hi, my name is Joe,
My name is DJ.
and this is our final project for Dr. Farrow's ME 191 class at the Milwaukee School of Engineering.
The purpose of this experiment is to use the XY table, IR sensor, and robotic arm to remove blocks from a 4x4-inch grid and drop them into a cup based on its height. The program begins with the XY table and IR sensor. The XY table is controlled by stepper motors, which utilizes repetitive on and off commands instead of a continuous moving motor. This allows the XY table to move vertically along the first column and pause slightly at the center of the square to allow the IR sensor to scan the square. The IR sensor is controlled using the E analog command. After all the squares in one column have been scanned, the XY table moves over the next column. The XY table repeats this process until all the squares of the grid have been scanned.
After all the squares have been scanned, MATLAB stores the values measured by the IR sensor in an array and converts those voltages into heights of the blocks using the IR distance.
After all the height computations have been made, MATLAB will store the height values in order based on the corresponding squares. After the heights have been organized in an array, the program begins the process of removing the blocks from the grid. The values in the array are run through a series of if statements in order to determine the size and locations of the blocks. If the value of the height measurements is greater than 0, there is a block located in that corresponding square of that value.
If the value falls between 0.5 and 0.85, the block is small. If the value falls between 0.85 and 1.3, the block is considered to be medium. And if the block is greater than 1.3, the block is large. After the size of the block is determined, the program uses the arm lock function to position the robot arm to grab the block. Each square has been given values for its location, but to ensure the safe pickup, after the robot arm has grabbed the block, it rotates over to the cups and places the right size block in its location. An LED will also illuminate depending on which cup the block is dropped into.
My name is DJ,
And my name is Joe.
and this is our final project for Dr. Farrow's ME 191 class at the Milwaukee School of Engineering.